So I'm going to show you guys how to make some fire rope, or some Native American fire rope. There's a few different ways to do it. I'm going to show you my favorite way to do it, and there's different mediums you can use. On this one, what we're going to use, just so I can make the video a little simple and I don't have to go through and try to make some kind of cordage or twine or something, is I'm going to go ahead and use ready-made 100% with no synthetic fibers jute twine, and my guts are grass. You can see I've already been working on this one a little bit compared to what these look like. So let me get you guys all set up and I will show you how to do this. Alright guys, so your first step is you need to harvest some type of dry materials, and it needs to be something that's fairly easy to turn into a nice fluffy type fiber. And then what I do is I just get handfuls of this stuff, start working my way up and down it. And all you're doing here is breaking the fibers up. You could also roll these. Which I will most likely do after I've done this, but this is probably one of the easier ways of breaking up grass fibers. See, if you're rolling it and you don't have gloves, all the stress and it's on your hands. But if you do it here, it's between your hands and it's less strenuous and painful on your hands, I guess. So alright guys, I'm gonna keep after this, and once I've got a nice pile of this going, I will come back to you guys and show you the next step. Hey guys, so as you can see here, I've got my grass nice and fluffed up. Now I could probably take it a lot further than this. It would just mean it would work better. But I think this is good enough for what I need. So I made some char rope, but I'm going to try something a little different on this fire rope. And I went ahead and took a leg of jeans and I rolled it up, and I made some rolled up charred jeans. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this is our center, and then we're going to take this grass here and we're going to pack it around our charred material. Now I was originally going to tie the outside with jute. Now I do want to say you don't want to wrap your cordage around it, because it tends to unravel as you use it from time to time. What works better is to tie it with knots. And so as it's burning, it has to burn through each knot or each little section of rope before the end can open up. And that tends to work a lot better. Now with jute, if you guys have used jute before, jute burns really quick. You know, you fluff this stuff up and it takes a spark like that. It goes straight into flame. So that's why I'm going to try to not use it for my outside knots. Now I am going to run some jute inside of here, right next to my charred snake I got here, so that I can fluff that up as well. But I'm going to take some natural sisal fiber, and this is what I'm going to tie my outside with. Now this stuff still burns, it'll still take a spark really well, but this stuff it takes longer to burn through than this. So my knots should stay a lot better using this than if I was to use this. So I'm going to go ahead and take part of this and let's see. Need to see how long we got here. About there. So I'm going to cut a few strands about that length. I got a big tangled mess here, but let's do 4 of them. That should be enough. Let's just put 4 strands going around. And once you get the end started, it tends to go a lot quicker and easier. Let's just take a bunch of our grass and pack it around. Now, the Native American version, they used lots of different mediums on the center, but they didn't put a charred material in there. But they would use a highly flammable, type of grass or fiber from some plants that would, they could have even added some punkwood or different things to the inside of that. But they would make some cordage and wrap the outside and get it nice and tight. And the advantage of this, and I will show you how it works at the end of this video, but the advantage of this is you've got your ready-made bird's nest and everything all right here. So all you have to do is get this to take your spark, and then you take this and blow this into flame, use it to start your fire, and then you snuff this out, and it's ready for the next time that you've traveled somewhere and you don't have the advantage of keeping your coals going or something, having a ready-made ignition source that's a lot easier than this. But it's very handy, and you will see that towards the end of this. But you want to make sure you've wrapped enough grass around this so that it makes a pretty decent size there, because once you tie it up, you're going to tie this down pretty tight. Okay, so let's get some of our sisal. We'll start off with 2 roughly 6-foot strands. We can always add more as we go. I probably shouldn't have cut it in the middle, but that's fine. And then I'm just going to work my way down . And I'm just going to tie a square knot right there. Go on the other side. Tie a square knot. I'm just going to keep doing this all the length down. And I'll bring you guys back, probably bring you guys back once I've got a certain distance going down here, And then I'll bring you guys back when I'm finished and show you this fire rope in action. Well guys, you can start to see this taking shape here. Now, you can really make this as long as you want. I'm only going to use about half of what I put in here because I'm going to make 2 of these. I made my stuff long enough so that I could make 2. So once I'm done with this strand here, then this one will be complete and we will test it out. Sorry guys, I'm going to finish this and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, you can see the end there where I cut it off. You can see the charred jeans in the middle with some of the jute, and then the outside, the other end, which I've got that other half to finish. But let me reposition you just a little. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. So what you need to do is take and kind of fluff this outside up just a little bit. Okay. Now I've got my steel here. I don't know if I'll be able to do it like this. I may have to strike the other way, but we're going to give it a shot this way. Get a sharper part of this stone. Okay, if you can see there, my charred material. And then you use this to start your fire, and then you want to snuff this out and get that put out. And then she's ready for the next time that you need to start a fire. These you want to probably get maybe a slight bit moist, you know, licking your finger to help put that out a little bit, or burying it in the dirt a little bit just to cut the oxygen off to your charred material, because it'll just keep smoldering, that charred material will. As you can see, it's still got a little smoke in there. I could use this to blow it right back into flame again if I wanted. Start another fire with that. Then just snuff it back out again, bury that in the dirt to put that charred material out. So there you go guys, that is my version of some Native American fire rope. Guys, apologize for that bad camera angle, so let me do this one more time. I've got this put out, I went outside and buried it in the dirt. Let me do this one more time, blow this into flame where you can see it on camera. So again, let's get a sharp spot. This here. Next to our charred material there. About to run out of sharp places on my stone here. One second, let me make another sharp spot on this. Hopefully that'll work. Let me try striking down. Hope you guys can still see this here. Okay, I've got a spot. There you go. Start my fire with that, snuff that back out. Smoky. Pretty simple. Most things the natives came up with were pretty simple. So alright guys, I'm gonna go stuff this in the dirt again, put her out, and she'll be good to go for next time. Thanks for watching.